This is Tinykin, the latest indie game published by tinyBuild, a company dedicated to helping smaller devs with games like Hello Neighbor and Graveyard Keeper. Tinykin's nothing like that, by the way. Tinykin's a platforming puzzle game that looks like fun, but is it worth the time and money dedicated to play it? It looks cute, but is it okay for the kids to watch? Or do you have to wait till bedtime for them to play it? These are just a few of the questions I'm going to answer for you today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. In Tinykin, you play as Milo, an archaeologist and researcher in the most prestigious university in his world, Aegis. After extensive studies, he's positive that humans do not originate from Aegis and sets out to find his true origins. After a long trip, he believes he may have found the planet he was looking for. Upon arrival, Milo finds himself in a house, trapped in the 90s, and he is as small as an ant. Milo is quickly greeted by a local, Ridme, a wise moth with a plan. Shortly into the meeting, Milo finds a pink Tinykin that is immediately attracted to him. After a quick intro, it's evident that the Tinykin is strong, capable of lifting many times its own weight. With the help of a few more Tinykin, Ridme's plans can finally start to come together. The game consists of various levels, or rooms rather, that Milo will have to explore, helping residents and solving puzzles with the assistance of various Tinykins strewn about. Though Tinykin don't travel with you from room to room, there are plenty of them to accomplish everything in the room with a lot left over. Every room will have a main puzzle to complete that usually expands the entire room, and a few side puzzles rewarding artifacts after completion. Artifacts are needed to complete the museum at Milo's main hub. Not necessary to beat the game, but they expand on the story if you examine them. And Tinykin aren't the only thing Milo has to aid him in his adventures. Shortly into the game, he is gifted with a soap board, a literal bar of soap he can use to skate everywhere. It's much faster than running. He also has a bubble pack he can use to glide for a short period of time to reach those really tough nooks and crannies. The bubble time can be extended after collecting enough pollen in each room and turning it into Sikaru, the local necro brewer. He'll give you another bubble for longer flight times after that. As far as puzzle games go, it felt like Tinykin didn't go overboard in making them difficult, which is nice. I like the sense of accomplishment without the headache of endless searching for solutions. Some puzzles took a little longer to finish, but I was never stuck, and my kids really enjoyed helping me find objectives and collectibles along the way. The playtime for me was about 6 hours, and I completed the museum and got all my bubbles. There was still plenty of achievements I missed out on, so if you're a completionist, your work will definitely be cut out for you. Every inch of every room must be explored. So if that's your sort of thing, you'll love it. I've never played a game quite like Tinykin. It was fun playing a tiny person exploring a giant house full of bugs and puzzles. That's the character bugs, not game problem bugs. But the replayability of Tinykin, it didn't feel terribly high. I felt like it was worth what I paid for it, so after some thought, I'm gonna have to throw this into my mid-shelf. You know, middle of the road, not quite awesome, but it's not complete trash either. Let me know in the comments if you feel like I left anything out, or if you agree or disagree with my assessment. And if you like my review, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more reviews in the future. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye!